So I'm gonna do a video on the top 10 NFL cornerbacks of 2023. Basically, what a cornerback entails is, I mean, he is a secondary, right? He is a main focus guy to stop the receiver from getting so many yards, from exploding and becoming a playmaker in the game, shutting him down, pass deflections. I mean, just overall coverage guy, but he needs to tackle. Definitely, the new generation of corners has had great, tackling abilities. They've been great at picks. They've been great they've been athletic. They've been athletic. They've been tall. So overall, there's a lot of high spirits with this position. There's a lot of players that are playing at a high level with this position, and these are the top 10 guys. Doing 10 through 6 for this part. Again, I'm still transitioning to make sure that I have better videos for you guys, so bear with me. But I am very ecstatic to know corners, man. They're just one of those athletic, crazy breeds of players, and we all gotta we all gotta appreciate how they really are, and really acknowledge the fact that without corners, without a top guy, teams can't really do much. In terms of defensive wise and stuff, you can have great DNs, you can have great linebackers, but you're gonna need a secondary out there. That's the last layer of the defense. So overall, corners, they are fantastic to watch, entertaining right now, and there's some great ones that I'm gonna have up here for you guys. At number 10, we got L'Jarius Sneed. Um, Definitely one of those guys that I definitely have seen growth with. Definitely a huge impact in this team, and I mean, honestly, a huge, huge reason why the Chiefs won a Super Bowl last year. So, I mean, overall, fantastic, fantastic. L'Jarius Sneed, he's super young, so he's still got so much time. Definitely seeing the growth. It's crazy, but like I said, he's still so young to even be better than he is right now. This past year, he had 26. He's 26 years old, 3 years in the league. 1 year, $2.74 million left on that deal. So big bucks coming his way. 17 games played and started, 3 interceptions, 11 pass deflections, 3 forced fumbles, 1 fumble recovery, 3.5 sacks, 108 tackles, 5 tackles for loss, and 5 QB hits. Playoffs, won a Super Bowl champ. 3 games played and started, 2 pass deflections, 17 tackles. Tackling machine. He definitely has the ability of being a ball hawk, but he's more of a really good underrated shutdown corner. He is aggressive. He will definitely get to the QB, and he's definitely a guy that's not shy of being that aggressive corner on the blitz. So overall, though, I definitely enjoyed L'Jarius Sneed watching him, and he's got a bright future in his hand, and I'm excited to see what he does this year. At number 9, we got Trevon Diggs, Dallas Cowboys corner. All pro, potential all pro in general, just all out stud. Didn't have the amount of interception they did last year, but I mean, who's going to repeat 11 interception season? Definitely one of the big key pieces in the Dallas Cowboys defense. Definitely one of those guys you want on your defense. Definitely a guy that they need to sign, and I'm pretty sure they did sign him long term. Definitely just one of those entertaining corners, man. Love seeing him go against some big receiver names, and love seeing the fact that he is improving. Definitely, he does get burnt at times, but I do believe that with time he'll get better, be a better corner. Still top 10 in my opinion. Trayvon's 26 years old, 3 years in the league, 6 years, $100.30 million on the deal. So yeah, he definitely got signed by Dallas. Definitely want to keep him. 17 games played and started. 3 interceptions, 14 pass deflections, 1 fumble recovery, 59 tackles. Playoffs, 2 games played and started, lost to the Niners in the divisional. 6 tackles for him and a Pro Bowl for him this year. So overall, great job from him. Definitely deserving of it. And yeah, Trayvon Diggs, you gotta know where he's at all times, and he is a ball hawk. He is a ball hawk. I really enjoy watching him. Definitely can be better at coverage, but excuse me, I do believe that he is. Very much deserving of a top 10 nomination. At number 8, we got ourselves Denzel Ward, the Warden. The Warden, you know. Cleveland Browns corner, definitely Joe Hayden 2.0 in terms of the consistency that he's played for this team. Just the ability that he's had, shutdown corner. Cleveland's always had that one guy that's just there. That shouldn't be on a team that's okay. I mean, Cleveland isn't terrible per se. They're not Super Bowl contenders, but Denzel Ward is ultimate Brown man. Great corner, bright spot of the defense. Definitely someone that you want to put up against the best receiver in the league, and he does that so well. He's ready to go every single week to do it. Denzel Ward, 26 years old, 5 years in the league. He's got 5 years, $93.54 million contract. So he'll be in Cleveland for a long time. I do believe, like I said, he is Joe Hayden 2.0. I think he'll be there for a while. Um, 14 games played and started, 3 interceptions, 15 pass deflections, 2 fumble recoveries, 2 touchdowns, 53 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, 1 QB hit. Uh, Obviously, Cleveland was not a playoff team last year, but I mean, regardless, he should have gotten and should be in the future All Pro. Should be up there. There's a huge list of corners, so that is a competitive field, competitive position. But overall, Denzel, man, you want Denzel on your team at all times, and what he does is just provide you with a bit of safety that you know that side will be fine because he's there. So overall, deserving of this, and he is definitely a top 10 member. Number 7, I got Marlon Humphrey of the Baltimore Ravens, another AFC North guy that honestly is, oh man, he is all over. But he is a physical corner. Um, Definitely gets beat. Definitely, there are some things that frustrate me as a Ravens fan when I see him get beat. But I mean, overall, I can't question his physicality. I can't question the fact that he does play with heart. He does play with emotions every Sunday. He's definitely a guy that you want on this Ravens defense. Definitely one of the key bright spots on this defense. So overall, I love watching Marlon Humphrey play. Definitely seeing him what he does and making sure that those receivers out there. I mean, even the top receivers, man, they don't get they don't get that uh, those receiving numbers that they're used to. The 100+ receiving yards. I mean, overall, Marlon Humphrey, he's not afraid to get after it, not afraid to blitz, not afraid to tackle. He's just an all around blue collar corner. Love seeing him play. 27 years old, 6 years in the league now, 4 years, $59.5 million that he has on his deal. He's got a 2024 potential out with 27.81 million in dead cap for the Baltimore Ravens. So I'm going to assume they want to keep him for a while. 17 games played and started. He had 3 interceptions. He had 7 pass deflections, 1 forced fumble, 2 fumble recoveries, 3 sacks, 71 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, 4 QB hits. In the playoffs, lost to the Bengals in the wild card. Had 6 tackles. That was about it. But overall, still, excuse me, impactful player. Still very vital piece to the defense. He was a Pro Bowler. Definitely, in my opinion, could be All Pro in the near future. So overall, he can continue to do what he does, and he's going to be successful with it. But overall, yeah, you gotta love me. You gotta love me some Marlon Humphrey, man. Number 6, Tariq Woolen. It's kind of amazing to put this guy. I mean, he was a rookie last year. He's in his second year, sophomore year now. So it's kind of crazy to see him being up so high at number 6. But that's just how impactful he really is. I do believe he's better than Sauce Gardner. I mean, it's two different kinds of players, obviously. Sauce Gardner is shut down for sure, and he should be top 10 for sure. Tariq Woolen just out of nowhere, especially with that draft pick that he got picked up on. Not many people knew who Tariq Woolen was, and Seattle did what Seattle does best. They get players that people don't realize are fantastic, and they become superstars. So overall, Tariq Woolen is that guy, man. Is that guy. Very young. Very young. So much time on his hands, and he's number 6 already. Better than the guys that I'd put on there just because of the impact that he had on his team. Really not just about numbers, just the fact that he is so impactful for his football team, and he's that Legion of Boom 2.0, man. I mean, with him and Witherspoon, Quandre's there. I mean, they got something. They got something brewing, and Seattle's definitely going to be good for a long time if they can keep these guys and win Super Bowls. Tariq Woolen, 24 years old, 1 year in the league. Again, it's his second year now, but 3 years, 2.9, 55 million in his rookie deal. He's going to have the big bucks for sure, especially if he continues to do what he does. 17 games played and started, 6 interceptions, 1 for touchdown, 16 pass deflections, 1 fumble, 3 fumble recoveries, 63 tackles, and a tackle for loss. Playoffs, he lost to the Niners in the wild card, but he had a pass deflection, 3 tackles. Overall, fast guy, man. So fast for a corner. Great coverage guy. Not afraid to tackle, not afraid to get into it. He was third in Defensive Rookie of the Year voting, and he was a Pro Bowler. So overall, very deserving. He is definitely high up. It definitely could be a question for debate on the ranking, but I do believe his impact alone says enough of what he does. He makes the defense in Seattle that much better. So he is number 6 to me.